Walking with angels, walking with purpose. We got talent from the Lord, and we here to show the world the talent that we have is here to change your world. We're walking in purpose. We're walking. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of Monday Morning Motivation. I want to thank those that are tuned in on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and of course, Blog Talk Radio. About to see if I can get TikTok going this morning, y'all. I wasn't able to get it going last time, but I'm going to see if I can get it going this morning, y'all, before I jump in. But if you would, please share this in your circle of influence. I know you're looking at me, you like, what is going on with her face today? But of course, I am representing, it is October. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month as well as Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So I like to represent it and have, yeah, I don't definitely I am representing. So I have on my pink eyeshadow and my purple eyeshadow, y'all, representing domestic violence and breast cancer awareness. Because I have had some friends that have battled cancer. So I stand with them and I show them support. So we're rocking the pink and purple today. No, I am a domestic violence survivor, so I do rock that. I'm trying to go live on TikTok. But good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. I tell you, I get excited every opportunity I get to come before you guys, y'all. It's not a show, it's not a game, it's not trying to get likes, trying to get follows. It's good to have all these things and to really just allow your brand to speak, to share out. Okay, I think it's gonna let me go live. But yeah, I am excited because we get the opportunity to, share the things that we're doing on our platforms and encourage others to get involved and to be active and to get out here and be that change that you want to see. We oftentimes say we won't change, but a lot of times we're not moving and doing the things that we need to do in our own life. Sometimes we got to sit back and we got to evaluate ourselves and see where we are and what we can do to perfect that in us. And I can tell you that a lot of times that's what I did. I moved on what I wanted to on emotions. If you take that E off emotion, then it's motion. And if you move on faith, you move on that you believe in, that's been instilled in you. No, you're not going to be perfect. There's going to be some things that you're going to mess up on. But y'all, there's a scripture in the Bible that says the righteous fall 7 times. How can they fall 7 times if they don't pick themselves up? But good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Welcome to Monday Morning Motivation Half Hour of Power with the Queen. Of course, I am the queen of collaborations known across these social media streets, y'all. I have to get on here and let you guys know who I am, because oftentimes I get on and I just jump into it, and that's what I did again this morning. But who I am and what I do. So I am an author. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a life coach. I'm a self-publishing coach. I am a mentor. I am the CEO and founder of Aspiring Authors Magazine, AALAC, which is the African American Author Literacy Awareness Campaign, where I truly believe in bringing awareness to um, African American authors and those things that affect us in our brown community that a lot of people don't want to talk about. So I have my hands in a lot. I love what I'm doing. I love being able to bring people together. I I garnered that name, Queen of Collaboration. Someone gave it to me, and I walk in it because I love bringing people together. I love collaborating. I love networking. I love partnering, and I believe that's a very important part of all of us. We all have a gift and a talent, and it takes all of us to make sure that the things in this world is being done. We all have a place in this world. We didn't just get dropped here. He strategically placed us here. And he placed us here with a purpose, y'all. I have Jeremiah 29 and 11, y'all. It says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord." That means he know he got plans for you. No matter what it looked like, no matter what happens, those plans that he has for us, those plans are still going to come to pass. And you got to stand on that, and you got to take your belief system, that thing that you believe in, that thing that has been instilled in you. If it's Christianity, if it's Buddhism, whatever it is, whatever your religious belief is, whatever your faith system is, you got to take it and you got to work it. Faith without works is dead, and that's what the word means. But he said he has plans to prosper you, not to harm you, for you to have hope in a future. Now that does not mean that something's not going to happen. Things are going to happen in your life because things are going to happen. But when they do happen, know and trust that his word will not return to him void. That he's going to watch over into his perform and perfect it in your life. So everything that he's promised you, everything that has been spoken over your life, because a lot of us, we grew up in the church. We grew up with people speaking over our lives, prophesying to us and praying over us. So there's so much that's in us that has to come to pass. Even though those that will believe in these things, that have faith and believe these things are gone, it still cannot return to him void. He had to watch over it until it's performed and perfected. So a lot of the things that we're praying for and believing God for, we may not see them in our lifetime. We may not see these things come to pass. But because we don't see them come to pass does not mean that they're not going to happen. We got to still believe. We got to still move forward. We still got to work. We still got to be in motion. You can't be still and want God to move. He move on your action. He move on what you're doing. So if you sitting still thinking that a job is about to come to you, it's not. You got to go out and fill out the applications. You got to go online, fill out the applications. You got to put forth the faith that if you fill out this application, that God is going to move and he's going to touch the heart of the person that has the power to make this decision. But not all the time we want to put in the patience. We want to wait. We want to move for God, knowing that we're not God. See, a lot of us, we have literally taken that made in his image, literally, and we take it and we do what we want to do with it. We call ourselves gods and know that we are not God. No, you are not a God. You are not God. You did not create yourself. God created you. So you thinking that you have that same power? No, you don't. You only have what power he allow you to have. You are nothing without him. So keep thinking that it's you that's doing all this stuff. The devil would allow you to do so much for so long. And even when he gets sick of you, then you got to go back to your roots. But I challenge you guys, don't sit still and know that when God has blessed you with a gift and a talent. Y'all, we coming up on our second season of the Crew Podcast. And yeah, I have to put in a plug because that's what I do. That I believe in the Crew Podcast. I believe in those 6 hosts that are a part of that network. And if you have not checked them out, go over to the Crew Podcast and check them out. We're on all major platforms. We're on iHeart. We're on Amazon Music. We're on Google Podcasts. We're on Spotify. We're on what is it? Deja, Podcast Addicts, Pod Chaser, U42, of course, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook. Y'all can check us out. There's 6 amazing hosts plus myself. If you are someone that has a brand, that you're an author, you're doing something positive in the community, and you're just looking for an opportunity to share what you're doing, it will be a great opportunity for you to come on the network and share with one of these hosts. They will interview you and allow you to be a part of their broadcast. You can shout your brand out. You know, if you want to do an ad, you can do an ad. You can run a commercial. You can do all those things. And we're looking for God to move in 2024. We're looking for 6 more hosts to join us. And these amazing hosts, our founding crew, they're going to be your mentors. They're going to mentor you through this. And then I am going to meet with you guys, whole training session for hour training sessions for the whole entire month of January, Monday through Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. You're going to have an opportunity to ask all your questions. But it's only limited to 6 new hosts. Have an opportunity to be a part of greatness, because I tell you, we move in excellence. And if you have not checked us out, please go check us out. Check us out on YouTube. Everything is The Crew Podcast. Y'all, we touch lives. We are the change that we desire to see in this world. Oftentimes we talk about what we want to do, but we have to be about what we want to see done in this world. But sometimes you got to move where you at. Sometimes you got to change your environment. Sometimes you got to change your circle. Sometimes you got to look at yourself and see what it is that you're doing. What has allowed you to get where you are. You know, we don't look at it when we're going through. We only look at it when where everything is going or seems to be going right, because it's all an illusion. Unless you're really ready to dig in and really ready to tap into that you're doing. Y'all wake up and begin to understand yourself and begin to love yourself, because at the end of the day, it's all about loving you and knowing who you are. And when you know who you are and you love who you are, then you're able to do the same to others. You're able to share this love that's been placed on the inside of you. That's why I'm excited about this poetry book that's going to drop in December. Y'all look forward to a lot of things that are going to be taking place, even leading up to this poetry book. Y'all, there's going to be an opportunity in November to meet 30 of amazing individuals that's just sharing about love and what love is to them, their perspective, and they're just going to be sharing. We're going to be talking about love, spreading love the whole month of November, because November is the month of, I'm sorry, y'all, the month of showing thanks. That is a month that we show our gratitude, when we should be doing it every month, every day, every hour, every second, showing gratitude. It's the little things, y'all. It ain't always got to be material things. It ain't always got to be big things. It ain't always got to be something rememberable. Y'all, it's the little things that matter. It's the little things that people hold near and dear to their hearts. And it's those lasting relationships. So a lot of us, we don't give opportunities time to manifest. You know, God has told a lot of us to work with a lot of different people and to be a impactful part. But we don't stay long enough to see what the end is going to be, or even see what's going to take place, or see how things are going to work out. We so used to just popcorn, everything happening overnight. We want overnight success when we ain't even giving it a third. We ain't even giving it 25%. But yet we want 150 in return. You got to bring to the table the thing that you are seeking to take away from the table, y'all. You got to sow something. You got to bring something to the table. We can't always come with our hands out and expect to get something. Now, this is an opportunity where you can take in all of these tips, these nuggets, these different things, because it's something that I do every Monday. Been doing it for the last 3 years. Yeah, I just started coming on TikTok live, and I don't even come every Monday. And I'm gonna get better, y'all. There's a lot of things that's gonna change in season 2 of the Crew Podcast, and season 4 of Monday Morning Motivation, Half Hour of Power. I'm looking for guests. I'm looking for people that are willing to come on with me on Mondays and motivate the people, encourage what it is that you do to encourage yourself and other people. I want to help you spread your brand out. I want to help you show people who you are. Because there are a lot of us that's sitting behind the scenes. We jump on these everybody else lives. We jump on everybody else everything. But yet we are the ones that have a lot of things that people need to be hearing and seeing. But yet we hide behind everybody else. And we push everybody else but won't push ourselves. When we are the gift. But we don't realize that we are the gift. If you are a queen of influence. Yeah, I'm throwing it all out there this morning, y'all, because I want y'all to be motivated this week. I want you to know that you have a place, that there's opportunities for you to be a part of these different families, because guess what? They're my family. I'm a part of them. And we are family, and we support each other, and we love on each other, and we care for each other. And a lot of us are a part of a lot of things that each other is doing because we believe in each other. It's not about just us, because this world is bigger than us individually. And when we realize that we are helpmates one to another, and that we should be supporting one another. I don't care if there's 1,000 people doing what I'm doing. Guess what? We all should be doing something together. We all should be going to each other's area. We all should be having events together. 1,000 people having events every quarter. Come on. But y'all, we too busy worrying about who doing what we doing and who trying to do it the best. When if we all do our very best, it's all about you being the best version of you. If you be the best version of yourself, you don't have time to worry about what nobody else is doing. That's it. You don't have time to worry about what other people are doing. If you are being the best version of yourself, and that's where we get lost. That's where we get caught in the mix, because we're too busy worrying about what the next person is doing. Focus on yourself this week. Focus on what you're supposed to be doing. If he told you to write in the anthology, write in the anthology. If he told you to be a part of a magazine, write your column. You never know who you might impact through that column. Who may pick up that magazine and be impressed by something that you said, and their youth touched their life. But yet you sat on that gift. Why? He told you to be a part of a podcast. You get an opportunity seen and heard. And you get an opportunity to be distributed across many platforms. You get an opportunity to be played over and over through reels, through stories, through whatever is distributed. I mean, it's opportunity to be before millions and millions of people. But yet we sit on it because we don't see the immediately reactions. We want immediate reactions when we ain't giving it 100%. We'll give 10% and think we're supposed to give back. We're supposed to get back 150. Where and how and where you can do that at? Please tell me, because I want to jump on board today. I want to give my 10% and expect 150 back. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. So y'all, I want y'all to step outside that box that you keep putting yourself in, because it ain't that we allow people to put us in the box. We keep putting ourselves in the box because we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. We're not moving in faith because we allow our emotions to keep us from moving in that motion. I tell you, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm glad, every day it's like, God, show me something. I ain't here to push my religion on nobody, but it's like every day something get revealed to me, and the same thing should be happening to you. Because my word tells me that there's 365 promises. So guess what? Every year, except for leap year, I should be getting something that God has promised me. something, something. And I have to be expecting it. We have to expect things for things to happen. We have that power. Like we don't, we want to take and use it how we want to use it instead of taking the word for what it is. When he say look to the hills from which your help coming, you got to look to the hills, but don't mean that something gonna jump out the sky. He say look to the hills from which your help coming, but you got to know, you got to have something in you that's gonna activate some things in you. Because let me tell you, when I look to the hills, I'm reminded that everything out here belongs to my Father. As I look at all the trees, all the birds, all everything that's in this earth, it belongs to Him. And just as the fowls of the earth take care of themselves, the seas, the waters that roam, everything, it take care of itself. So every hour, every second, we gotta strive for this moment that we're in right now, being the best version of ourselves that we can be for right now. Stop worrying about tomorrow, because the words say tomorrow will take care of itself. Guess what? Tomorrow never gets here. It's always going to be a tomorrow. So worry about now. What can you do today? What can you do right now that is making a difference? That is allowing you to educate, empower, and encourage someone else to stay on this journey that we call life. Y'all, we have an opportunity to impact lives around the world, like our voices, with writing in poetry books, with being a part of podcasts, through writing in the magazine, through being a part of the different groups and the different things, y'all. Sometimes just being a part of a community, just like and share, comment, sharing your perspective, getting on these podcasts, y'all. There's so many opportunities for you to be a part of various podcasts, just to share your perspective, those things that you're passionate about. Y'all learn how to love the thing that you do, because the word tells us that He will make room for our gift. And it's true, because I tell you that He has not failed me yet. Since I stepped out on faith and moved out of my way, I moved away. I stopped thinking that it was about me. And I started putting Him first and being intentional about those things that He called me to. And every opportunity that I get, I'm going to share about it. I am a domestic violence survivor. He gave me a second chance. I shouldn't be here. I was shot point blank range with a sawed-off shotgun, y'all. The enemy wanted to take me out, but God allowed me another opportunity to be here, to share my story. I survived so that I can share my story. I survived so that I can be an impact. I survived so that I, too, could make a difference in somebody's life, because somebody needed to hear that story. Somebody needs to know that there is life after domestic violence. There's life after molestation. There's life after divorce. There's life after whatever you may be going through. Know that if He brings you to it, He's going to see you through it. I don't care what it is. Y'all, and I have to do another plug before I get out here. Everybody that follow me know I am also a collaborator. I love to do collaboration. So I do a lot of anthologies. We are working on book 3 of this 3-book series. And of course, it is the Hurt Inside, Hurt No More series. See, first book is Finding Forgiveness. Sounding I Hurt No More series, Finding Forgiveness. It is a series where we are diving in and talking about Black mental health, something that is a stigma in the Black and brown community. We have been told as children, what happens in my home, stay in my home, don't tell my business, and go outside the door. That has put us in a place where we have stopped talking. We don't talk about things. Whatever goes on the inside, stay inside. A lot of us have carried hurt for a long time. We've carried things that could have been resolved through going to therapy and just talking about it. So we found forgiveness. We were able to forgive ourselves and forgive others in book 1. Book 2, we found hope. We found hope in book 2. Hope stands for hindrance, oppression, purpose, and evolving eternally. I tell you, when God dropped that in my spirit, it just gave me an opportunity to share with people, this perspective, giving them an opportunity to share what they thought about this in their way. And we did it in poetry. We're doing it again with book 3, Finding Love. And it's not always um, love with another person, that lustful love, but love in your perspective of love. Um, when he broke that word love down to me, it was letting go and letting God, overcoming oppression, writing the vision and making it plain. See, oftentimes we say what we want to do, we begin to do it, but we don't write it, we don't make it plain. And then when things come up, we've not wrote it out plain. So when things come up, we don't know how to handle it because we have not wrote it out plain. So we all over the place. When if we write it out plain and say what we want, then we got to stick to the plan. So we are in this season where we're writing the vision, making it plain. And then the E stands for equipped to educate, empower, and encourage the next generation so that we can evolve eternally. So I challenge you, if you are a poet and would like to be a part of this amazing anthology, we have 9 more spaces. If you're interested, we have a group chat on Facebook. If you are not on Facebook and would like to be a part of this, just simply email Queen of Collaborations at gmail.com. Again, that is Queen of Collaborations at gmail.com. Let me know that you're interested in securing a spot. There is a $23.23 fee. It covers your spot inside of the anthology. You get to put inside the anthology 3 poems, 2 to 3 poems, up to 100 words each, a bio, 75-word bio about yourself, include a contact link, how someone can connect with you, and a picture of you that represents your brand. We currently have 9 spots available. So if you're out there and you want to be a part of this anthology, please reach out. Again, Queen of Collaborations at gmail.com and join us. I tell you, it's an opportunity to connect with like minded individuals just like yourself that's trying to be the change that they desire to see in this world while spreading their brand around the world. We're going to be looking forward to a lot of things happening in 2024 concerning this series. Like I say, there's 15 individuals a part of this first book, 9 individuals a part of the second 90 book. Seconds. And we have 40 individuals a part of this. We're going to have 40 individuals. Once we secure these 9 spots, we're going to have 40 individuals a part of this final book. So in 2024, just look for us sharing poetry around the U.S. and abroad, because we have 2 amazing poetess out of Lagos, Nigeria, that's sharing inside of book number 3. So y'all, don't be surprised if you don't see us inside the continent of Africa in 2024. But y'all, this concludes the show for this week. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys back same time next week, same place. We are right here on Blog Talk Live. You can call in at 515-602-9744. See you guys next week. Be blessed. Again, I thank everyone for tuning in.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in this morning. I tell you, it's always an honor and a privilege to be able to come before you guys and to share. We do this every Monday morning, and I've been doing this going. January will be 4 years. We're gonna be celebrating 4 years, and we're looking to switch up some things. So again, if you are a life coach, if you are a ministry leader, community leader, anybody that is making a change in their community, um, organization, whatever it is that you're doing to make a difference. I would love to have you on to share some of your perspectives, some of your services, some of your gifts, some of your talent, whatever it is that you would like to share around the world, y'all. We are reaching people in different places. I was just looking at the different locations where people are tuning in to the blog talk. They are actually listening to us live on the blog talk, and some of them are listening through the replay. But we are reaching people in places like the Netherlands. We're reaching people in Spain. We are reaching people in what did they say? I'm about to click on it right now so I can see. Okay, I'm about to tell y'all what it say. So we are reaching people in what is that? It say New Zealand, Australia, India, South Africa, Nigeria, the Republica of Siberia, Germany, the United Kingdom, Sweden, Brazil, Canada, and those are our top listening areas. So if you are interested in sharing and being a part of the platform, possibly can reach someone in those areas, please join me and allow your brand to speak. Like I say, it's a free opportunity. There's no fee to be on the guest as a guest. You can come on through StreamYard, or you can call in to Blog Talk and you can talk through Blog Talk. However you want to come on, you have two options to come on and share. Um, I just believe in allowing people the opportunity to share their brand and to be heard and to be seen. Y'all, it takes a team. And in 2024, I really want to get some teams together that wants to collaborate and really want to push each other's brand so that we can do some stuff quarterly on on each continent, each region, whatever, each coast, however we wherever we have people at, that's where we need to be, and we need to be pushing each other. So that's what I'm doing. So if you're not connected to me, get connected to me. Y'all know I am also on Linktree, Queen of Collaborations. Y'all can catch me on Linktree, Queen of Collaborations. But I'm gonna go on and get out of here this morning. I've been on here long enough. Y'all have a great week. Y'all have a great Monday. Make it a marvelous Monday. Make this week a magnificent week. Push yourself. Go beyond what you think you can do. Push yourself beyond how you feel. Push yourself beyond what it looked like. Just push yourself until you just, when you've done all that you think you can physically do, push yourself a little more. I promise you, He's going to give you the strength to carry on. I love you guys, and keep keep praying, keep supporting, keep sharing, keep loving on each other while you loving on yourself. Most importantly, love on yourself a little more than you love on others, but don't stop loving on others. Yeah, I love y'all, and I can't tell you enough. I was gonna read some poems, but I got away from the poems this morning. So maybe next Monday we're gonna read some poems out of the Silently Hurt book. So I'll see you guys next Monday. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great week. I love you guys, and guess what? There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. See you guys back here next week. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, LinkedIn. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, TikTok.